Good morning, students. Good afternoon or good evening. This is Dr. Aaron Brewer, and this is a quick screencast to remind you of the proper process and protocols for completing each module. I understand that there is the to-do list on the right-hand side, and generally the to-do list will tell you you have things due that are coming up. But in order to understand how to do them and to make sure you're completing everything, you're going to want to use every aspect of the module. Please always start with the overview. The overview tells you what we're doing and why. It identifies the learning outcomes, and it gives you this checklist down here. So here, you have a Padlet post that was due, a discussion board post, a Flipgrid post, and then you needed to create a website and blog link. Click Next down here at the bottom. That takes you to the Prezi. You must complete the entire Prezi as well. The Prezi will always contain information for you. You'll see week 2 is open now. You can actually pull around and you can zoom in to other aspects. I'm going to zoom in to week 1. Normally, you'll just go down to the bottom and you will click the little arrow or use the arrow keys to advance the Prezi. Now, you want to do this each week because I will often embed assignments in the Prezi. For example, in week 1, there was a Padlet response to complete. And the link was found in the Prezi to go here and say, are you a beginner? Are you a novice? Are you an expert? Or are you something else? You needed to add your information with an image to this link. So make sure you're following through the Prezi. This is where you will receive opportunities to reflect and think on educational technology to help with the development of your final philosophy on your digital resume. It's an important aspect of the course. It's where we would say the content is. It replaces the delivery system of, say, a lecture or notes. It's a long, critical thinking thought exercise. After you've completed the Prezi, you then click Next. The readings are here. And then you have the discussion post, which the majority of you have completed. If you go to the bottom of this, there is a Next button. Click on Next. Assignments. Here is the Padlet again. Just in case you missed it in the Prezi, I've placed it in the assignments. And then this is also where you start your website. This is where you submitted your link for the digital resume. And then this is that collaboration, the Flipgrid, that you need to complete. Introductions and tech experiences. And you'll see we've got some people that have submitted that. We click Next again. And this is the first project you should be working on. So please make sure you've watched the instructional video. You've looked at the assignment guide and the rubric. This is due in a few weeks. You want to get started on it. The video identifies the idea and presents aspects of the assignment, and then the assignment guide does it in a written format. The rubric identifies what's expected when you do submit. Please make sure you have begun this digital learning environment project. Click Next, and you've got a checklist. Have you watched all videos from the Prezi? Have you completed your Padlet link, first word, last word post, your Flip recording, and have you downloaded and started the first project? It's imperative that you begin that. Now, if you click Next now, it takes you into Module 2 because that's this week. And so you repeat the process. Again, you have your overview that tells you what we're doing and why, the outcomes that you should experience by the end of this module, and then the module checklist. Students, if you have any further questions, please email me or use the Google number to get a hold of me, and we will get in contact and have a conversation. Have a fantastic week.